Ageno nirio makare janeno mar Kala TV kamora mora maintie kaumoso mowuok e wang jowi mano mar Kala TV mano mabende yudore chuny bomani mano makisumu e kardaka mano mamilimani. Giasani achopo kae janeno mar Kala TV mar mondo mi akelni weche mago manyien mowuok e mesawa mano mar ka weche manyien wechego mago mag Machiegni Pacho kamora mora maintie ibedo koda nyaka giko. Nyinga Nelly Achieng ndine. Wachako kanyo gi wechego mago mabende otimore e piny owacho mano mamalo. Kama bende wayudo kanyo ni jatend piny Kenya William Samoei Ruto ne oyawo ayanga chiro no mano mar zidi mano mabende biro bedo kabero chenrogo mago mag ohala e pacho kae. Ne otwaka odichieng mano makawuono bore Nairobi kocha kama bende ne oyango ni chenro maket kodama biro bedo kabero wechego mago mag ohala kama bende oganda jo Kenya bende biro yudo thuolo no mano mar nyiewo mwandu mopogore opogore kokalo kuom M-Pesa ma okni kembe mago madongo ka achiel kod jogo monyalo kende ema biro bedo ka nyiewo mwandu maket kodamagi.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am delighted to join the capital market stakeholders at this landmark launch of the Safari ZD Trader, a moment that marks a historic leap forward into our quest to liberalize financial services, deepen inclusion, and empower citizens through technology, investment, savings, and wealth creation. This platform represents a decisive turning point in how citizens engage with the stock exchange. It opens the doors of market participation wider than ever before, dismantling long-standing barriers that have looked and locked out many willing investors and bringing opportunities closer to all citizens. I agree with the statement that has been made by my friend Dilip that wealth creation should not be a preserve for the few. It must be an opportunity expanded enough for all to participate. And maybe I will assist Dilip to tell him that it is not GD, it is CD. If Kipto was here, he would have said CD. Through the seamless integration of stock trading into the M-Pesa platform, millions of Kenyans, especially our young people and women, will gain simple, affordable, and convenient access to investments in shares, in bonds, and other products listed on the Nairobi Securities Exchange, placing the tools of ownership and growth directly into their hands.
Kopogore gi mano, janeno mar Kala TV wayudo kanyo ni jatend migao mano mabende ochung'ne migao no mano mar modhi ka achiel kod teko stima e pacho kae mano moluor Opiyo Wandayo wuok kendo okwedo malich miwuoro jogo kata oganda jo Kenya go mago ma osebedo kod tima mano mar tudo teko stima ataro mar chik ka wacho ni okang' makamano kata tim makamano en mathiro chenro go mago mag chwalo teko stima ne oganda jo Kenya. Jatend migao no ne twake county mano mamero kama bende ne otene kod jagoro mare Alex Wachira kama bende ne gisingo ne oganda mawuok e gwengego ni ok ong'adne gi stima to kata kamano obiro bedo ka otimo mago ma onyalo mano mar neno ni olos dag stima duto te mayudore e gwengego mar mondo mi oganda mamerugo obed ka yudo stima e yono makare. Ne oloso kama
wale wananchi ambao waliondolewa transformers tarudishwa, na wale wananchi ambao wanataka kuapply kwa stima watapewa nafasi ili waapply kwa stima ili wapewe meters mpya. Na la muhimu zaidi, tulikubaliana ya kwamba wale wahalifu ambao wanajihusisha na mambo ya illegal connections, hatua ya kisheria haitawachukuliwa. Lakini la muhimu zaidi, Mheshimiwa Rais Daktari William Ruto kupitia bunge la taifa ameweka pesa katika hii kaunti ya Meru. Tukiongeza ile pesa ya Africa Development Bank ni karibu shilingi bilioni 2.7. 2.7 billion in the entire county of Meru, ili kuunganisha stima kwa wananchi karibu 32,000. Na hii constituency yenu hii ikapewa karibu shilingi milioni 350 kuunganisha stima kwa karibu wananchi 5,000 na zaidi.
Ni maneno ya hizi illegal connections. Illegal? Na mnajua KPLC imekuwa na operation kubwa sana. Na kuna zile illegal connection ambao ni mbaya sana, watu wanachimbia moto huko chini, wanaipelekea inaenda kutokea huko. Hiyo inaweza sababisha maafa. Na nikutoa mohoya, tushikanishe na nyinyi, tushirikiane na viongozi ili tutoe hiyo illegal connection. Lakini zile zingine ambazo tunaweza fanya regularization, na wajua waziri ataongea juu yake. Hiyo tumeongea na viongozi wenu, tumeongea na KPLC, na hiyo tutarekebisha, watu wawekewe mita ambazo ni halali na ni mita ambazo wataweza kulipia stima. Si hapo ni sawa? Ediega
wadhi nyime yono makare kabende podwa rango mana mago matimore e piny owacho mano mamalo. Kambende wayudo kanyo ni speaker e od buch Senate Amason Kingi sani to koro kwayo governors kaachiel kod senator mar mondo mi giwinjre maber bang' ka governors nyo lero ni ok gibibedo ka gichopo e nyim od buch Senate mar mondo mi oda dhogi ka giwacho ni osebed ka irokogi kendo idhaonegi mana kaka nyithindo. Ne giwacho ni kata ibiro paro ni senators osebedo ka chopo governors osebedo ka chopo e nyim od buch Senate mar mondo mi odadhogi e wi yorego kata okengego magiketo e sechego magitiyo kod omenda jo Kenya.
And penalties that you inherited from the defunct local authorities, as well as the interest that you inherited from the previous administration. Because I think this 1.9 billion, and maybe you can tell us what percentage of it is actual contribution vis-a-vis the interest and the penalties.
Governor? Thank you, Chair. I want to confirm to you that the total amount you see, 1.9, almost about 400 million is on interest that has been accruing for since the time of the defunct county councils, and partly, the last 10 years. But as Senator for Narok has just asked whether we are engaging, indeed we are. We are having talks with the three funds so that they can waive away the interest. That will mean that if they can remove about 400 million Kenyan shilling here, you can see that it will be weighing about 600. And that is a figure that we can settle within the next.
Tokapo dwarango mana weche makamago wayudo kanyo ni senators owuok oko kendo ginyiero kang' ma okaw kod governors mano mar rom chopo e nyim committee mano mabende ochung'ne yango kata nono yorego ma itiyo kod omenda jo Kenya e pacho kae. Kane otelnegi kod jakom mano mar committee no Moses Kajwanga gikoni governors ok dwa mar mondo migi yang kit tije magisebedo ka gitiyo, kama bende senators owacho ni ber ka okang' makamano okaw piyo kendo governors go oyango yore mopogore magisebedo ka gitiyo kod omenda jo Kenya.
As I said, the guilty are afraid. Anyone doing monkey business in the county should be very afraid of the Senate. But if you are doing the right thing, you should walk into the Senate confidently, the way the governor of Narok has walked to the Senate. If you come here with embarrassing records, we will embarrass you. If you come here with embarrassing responses, we will embarrass you. If your audit reports are an embarrassment indicative of theft, we will not bembeleza you.
To bende lipota mano mabende ne ochuogi kod IEA kata Institute of Economic Affairs yango ni okumba kata pisino mano mar okumba mar thieth mar SHA okosebedo ka yudo omenda kaka owinjore. Wachore ni okang' makama osebedo ka thiro chenro go mago mag chwalo chenro mag thieth ne oganda jo Kenya. Bende lipot ni nyiso ni omenda mano mabende romo bilion 116.1 okosebed ka itiyo godo makare.
Our system is still evolving and maturing, hence gaps in its effectiveness. That's number one. There is significant funding gaps to SHA, obviously due to low compliance rate, fraud cases, and also there is a fact that we have NHIF debt that has not, I don't know the status, but we have that debt that continues to affect facilities. The benefits package is quite ambitious and expensive. There's a huge crisis with claims and reimbursement impacting on facilities and service delivery, and we still have operational and capacity gaps, so suboptimal digital connectivity. So even as much as SHA has actually enhanced its systems, we still have what is called, digital connectivity facilities.
Kawarango weche gomo tenore kod siasa wayudo kanyo ni mane en jalop jatend piny Kenya e pacho kae mano muluor Rigathi Gachagua santo koro nyiero malich miwuoro jatend piny Kenya William Samoei Ruto mano mabende owacho ni odong' kod duond bura mano mar ODM ma osetho kendo ma owacho ni onge gimoro amora ma obiro yudo ka diponi obio bag yiero maduong' e higa mano mabiro. Ne otwak kod jofwamb weche kama bende ne oyango ni duond bura mano mar ODM ma otelie kod Mikae Gladys Wanga mabende en governor mano ma county ma Homa Bay ka achiel kod moluor Junet Mohamed en mano mabende oserumo kendo onge ber moramora manyalo neno e duond bura no. Ne oloso kama.
I want to tell William Ruto, I heard him saying that Azimio cannot be anything without ODM. He is lost. The ODM of Raila Odinga is not the ODM of today. What William Ruto is holding is a shell of ODM, the fake one, of Junet Mohamed, Gladys Wanga, and Oburu Odinga. The ODMB, the one with the people, is gone and is in one term. The people of Ukambani are gone, they are in one term. The people of Kisii are gone, they are in one term. The mountain is gone, is in one term. And by the way, there is no UDA without the mountain. It's a shell. So let him know, and he should know, Azimio only lost because the mountain did not go to Azimio in total. As we talk, the mountain, Azimio, United Opposition, ODMB, all of us are in one term. We'll get 70+1 and we'll make him one-term president. So let him stop sending people to abuse President Uhuru Kenyatta. Let him not demean Azimio. Let him deal with his own challenges that are self-inflicted. He mismanaged politics. He mismanaged the country. He made corruption a way of life. He made lies as his trademark. And Kenyans are fed up because they can see through him. And therefore, he should sort out his own problems, and he should not send people to blame President Uhuru Kenyatta for his woes. And I want to say to the people of Kenya that I will take time. Anytime Uhuru Kenyatta is attacked, I must defend him as our retired president, as my brother, as my kinsman. And I have a responsibility to do so. And that I'll be able to do from time to time.
Dakika inapar koda chiela manotok sa chiel janeno mar Kala TV kata kamano yena mondo miaga moya toki kidhi mabor wirani ka duogo pod nitiere weche mago mathoth ma aikoni kidieny mano mar ka weche manyien mag Machiegni Pacho.
Get ready to elevate your business and any other commercials when you advertise with us. We are not just a channel. We are your gateway to the peak, for we give you the precision and desire to your commercials. Let us be your partner in success, broadcasting your message to thousands of our viewers. Contact Kala TV today and let's make the magic together.
It's enough to make a grown man cry, but not this man. Get back in there, Tia.
Tok yudo thuolo mar ng'eyo mathoth kowuok kuom jopuonjewa e sikunde ka iduogo pacho, warwaki kod chenro mamit molosi mana ne in iwuon mar kweyo pachi kaka nyathi. Chenro mar bang' sikul chakore saa 10:30 mamidhiambo nyaka saa 11 mamidhiambo, kama iyude sigana, wende manyasani kaachiel kod machon, kaachiel kod miel motimo cathedral ma bende mori kaka nyathi. Bang' skul, chenro manigi mor lilo ne nyithindo duto. Kala TV, machiegni pacho ma e odwa.
Machiegni kendo janeno mar Kala TV wadhi nyime yudo weche manyien. Wayudo kanyo ni Rigathi Gachagua mano mabende ne othichi oko e apisi e pacho kae. Sani to koro wuok oko kendo seyo malich miwuoro jatend piny Kenya William Samoei Ruto mano mabende otudo kod timbe moko mano mar ne oro jotelo moko mar mondo mi odhi oyanye kata okir weche moko ma ok owinjore ne mane en jatend piny Kenya ma pacho kae mane osedhi rutaya Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Ne owacho ni Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta e jatelo mano ma otelo ne weche go mago mag siasa e masawa mano mar piny Kenya, kendo en ema obiro nyiso gi yono kata okang' no ma owinjore gi ka otenre kod weche go mago mag siasa. Ne uloso kama.
The board was working. 3 years down the line, you have destroyed it. When President Uhuru Kenyatta left office, there was capitation for primary schools and secondary schools. 3 years down the line, children are at home. Stop blaming President Uhuru Kenyatta for your political problems and challenges. You destabilize your own government. You lie to the people of Kenya. You have made corruption a way of life. You have made bribery the epitome of State House. The challenges that you have as a president are of your own making. And stop blaming President Uhuru Kenyatta. Stop sending leaders to abuse President Uhuru Kenyatta. And I want to challenge William Ruto, if he's a man enough to abuse President Kenyatta himself. Stop sending some leaders to abuse President Kenyatta on your behalf. Do it yourself if you are man enough. Abuse him. And let me say, I will not allow President Uhuru Kenyatta to be intimidated. I have a responsibility as a leader from the region to defend our son, our kinsman. President Uhuru Kenyatta must be allowed to retire in dignity. He must be allowed to enjoy his constitutional freedom to do whatever he wants. If he wants to work with us, why not? If he wants to work with Rigathi Gachagua to unite the mountain, to unite Kenya, why not?
Yena mondo miachwali nyaka egwengego mago makadho wadhi na mchumbi kocha janeno mar Kala TV kama bende wayudo kanyo ni jaod bura mano ma Malindi Amina Munyanzi osiro paro mano mabende ne ogol kod regional commander mano makadho wadhi na mchumbi Ali Nuno mabende mano mar nego jonjore mago ma osebedo ka sando oganda makono kata mano ma otisi ni shoot to kill. Kweth njore mano ma ong'ere kaka mawozo osebedo ka monjo kendo kelo kata ok kel kwe ne oganda mago makono ka mwandu gi bende imayo gi ka bende seche moko osebed ka inego oganda mawuok e gwengego. Ne giloso kama.
Hata juzi 2 weeks ago in Malindi kuna mzee mmoja wa kijiji alijitokezea yeye kama shahidi kwenda kuzungumza pale station kuhusu vijana wa vipanga. Sijui ilikuwaje wale vijana ambao walikuwa ni wako nje ambao ni marafiki zao wakajua na wakaenda wakamuua yule mzee 2 weeks ago, sijui 3 weeks ago. Activists walikuwa wako wapi? Yule mzee akiuawa na vijana wa vipanga hakuweza kuzungumza masuala kama haya. Let the police do their work. Tumechoka. Kama wewe unalalimishwa na nini wewe? Kama unajua mtoto wako wewe si woza na wala hana tabia mbaya ya ukorofi huko mitaani. Wanaolalamika ni wale ambao wanataka kutumia vijana vibaya. Lakini wewe kama mtoto wako yuko vizuri una wasiwasi gani? Na hii ni onyo pia kwenu nyinyi wazazi, kwa sababu mimi sitaki kuja kuliliwa. Wewe kama unajua mtoto wako ni mtovu wa nidhamu na anasumbua huko nje, mkanye. Maanake ni kubaya. Kama oda imetoka, mjue mimi kama kiongozi sitaingililia ile kazi. Kwa sababu vile vile sikubali wananchi kila siku na wazika kwa sababu ya vijana wa vipanga. Pia mimi mwenyewe pia siwezi nikakubali. Kwa hivyo vijana mujichunge. The shoot to kill order is out there, na msione kama ni mchezo. Watu watauliwa kama wewe ni mhalifu. Lakini kama wewe si mhalifu, hakuna kitu ambacho kitakutokelezea. Tumeelewana vizuri hapa? Na kama ni activist, msisingizie kazi ya mapolisi peke yake. Pale wananchi wanapouliwa, wanapoporwa mali. Kuna mzungu juzi Malindi pale, mchana peupe, saa 6 ya mchana, amekatwa mkono. Yes, si wako hapa mapolisi? Kuna visanga vingi ambavyo vinaendelea. So sisi tutaendelea kunyamaza mpaka lini? Tutaendelea kunyamaza mpaka lini? Wacha polisi wafanye kazi yao. That is my stand. Kwamba polisi wacha wafanye nini? Kazi yao. By saa 2, saa 3 wewe hakikisha wewe na mtoto wako mko ndani ya nyumba. Mtakuwa saa 7 za usiku unazurura unakwenda wapi?
Usalama ni ya maana kuliko kila kitu. Usalama ikiwa mbele, kila kitu inaenda sambamba. Si ndivyo? Sawa.
Wadhi nyime warango weche mamoko wayudo kanyo ni maloyo punde 34 oyangi ni oseyange gwengego mago ma Kajiado North, kendo nyamruko mano mabende ne oting'o ring'o maket koda mano ne ondhi koda pisas mago bila gino mabende sani to koro kelo luoro ne oganda ma odak e gwengego. Wirani chal ka gima gisebedo ka gichamo ring'o no mago mag punda kendo koda ka jogo ma odak e alwora mag gwengego. Kaluwore kod kamanda mar obila mano Morin Chepkemboi ne oyango ni sani to koro nondo dhi nyime mano mar yango moko kuom kweth ma osebedo ka yango punde maket kod mago.
Wenye wameuza hatujui kama wameiba. Kwa hivyo hata tunaweza sema ni zimeibiwa kwa sababu kwa nini wamekuja kuchinjia msituni? Kwa nini wameleta mali kama hapa fiche kama ni vitu halali? Kwa hivyo sisi tunaweza rule ya kwamba hizi vitu zimeibiwa, hizi vitu wameibiwa kutoka mahali fulani na wamekuja kufichwa msituni ndio wasipatikane.
Asante sana. Kwa majina naitwa Edward Mopel, mimi ndio senior chief wa eneo hili. Ndio tukakuja tukaongea na askari, tukaweza kufika hapa, lakini kabla tufike wenye walikuwa wamehusika wakaweza kutoroka. Lakini tuliweza kupata magari, tulipata truck, vanet na probox na pikipiki na pia visu wenye walikuwa wanatumia kuchinja na wakatoroka, tuweza kuwapata. So tunashukuru pia idara ya polisi kwa response ya haraka. Tunashukuru pia raia kwa response walifanya haraka kusaidia katika community policing.
Day at night, it was around midnight, that is 0000 hours. I was called that there is some donkeys that have been slaughtered in this area of Olerian village. So I took responsibility personally with my officers, and we attended to the scene and we made sure we secure the scene and it was documented. So at the scene we were able to recover 2 motor vehicles, that is Toyota Probox and a Panet lorry, and 1 motorcycle Boxer. We were able to impound them and escort them to Pisamis, that is Polipolos, where our officers are situated. Currently, we are engaging with stakeholders. We are waiting for the public health team so that they can help us as possible. So, as you can see, what happened, there was around 34.
Warengo ng'wech matek kendo waduogo nyaka e kaunti mano ma Kisumu kae. Janeno mar Kala TV kama bende wayudo kanyo ni apisas mago mag klinik ka okalo kuom jotendgi kaachiel kod jakoma margi Peterson Washira kachal kod jagoro margi George Gibore oyango ni tend counties moko e pacho kae pok oketo e tim winjruok mano mabende ne gibedo godo e bero chenro go mago mag tije ne apisas mago mag klinik e pacho kae. Okwayo jatend migao ma ochung' ne weche go kata migao mano mar thieth e pacho kae mar mondo mi oneni tend counties dutote ochuoyo kokgi e ogirimiti maket koda mano kendo ondika apisasa mago mag klinik go tich e yono mano maongirore.
I think it's in the common knowledge now that we ended our strike of 36 days about 2 weeks ago after entering into an agreement with the county governments, the 47 of them, but there are 3 counties and national government where we continued with our strike. And that is Baringo County, which has hence resolved the issues and gone back. We have Marsabit County, who remain outside as we talk, and who are experiencing some challenges as will be addressed by the General Secretary. We have Nairobi County, where our people, together with other health workers, are actually demonstrating as we talk. And we also have the national government, the Ministry of Health, where the CS for Health is yet to sign our CBA, which we concluded in September last year. And I think this was one of the subjects of our strike. Kenyans will remember that the CS promised Kenyans that he was going to sign our CBA once the county governments had done the same. An indication of when that is going to happen, and clinical officers and the Ministry of Health and the Nairobi County and the Marsabit County continue being on strike on issues that can be resolved, on issues that had been agreed upon.
Must encourage that once you are a leader in the county or any person given a priority to make a decision on how to expend on the public resources to provide services, must take it very seriously. We believe that these are issues that point clearly that we need a constitutional audit so that we can actually consolidate or rather return the issues of healthcare worker to a centralized management. And we don't mean the Ministry of Health. Even if they don't want to call it a health service commission, they can call it anything they want, because I know the governor don't want to hear this. We need a centralized system to manage the human resource for health so that we can have uniformity in the way we address issues. And we learned this very well when we had COVID-19, that we had to centralize the management of all the health facilities in the country and the human resource for us to have a way forward and to address the issues of COVID-19.
Riwruog apisaza mago mag klinik ma pacho kae kawuono to korono chuoyo kokgi winjruok kaachiel kod od thieth mano ma Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital e county mano ma Kisumu kae mano mar neno ni oket lwasi makare ka otenre kod wechego mago mag tich e county ni. Ne otelnegi kod jakom riwruogno Peterson Washira kaachiel kod jagoro maduong' e riwruogno John Gibore.
We are very happy today to be here to enter into a recognition agreement. And now this gives us a legal standing to be able to engage as an employer and the representative of an employee, which is the union, on matters welfare of our people. And it also gives us a lot of hope as Kenyans, because that means that when the welfare of the staff is taken care of, Kenyans out there are going to receive very good services.
It's good to note if this facility has to grow to realize its potential, having been a very strategic place where it is serving the western region, the southern region. I think we must be able to support the workers as supposed to be. Today, as we sign this recognition agreement, is a pathway to allow collective engagement, including establishing a collective bargaining where we are able to agree collectively on a CBA on how to improve the terms of the employees and ensure that they are comfortable to serve the people. I saw an incident in Bomet about accusation of a clinical officer who was being accused that he raped a patient in one of the rooms in the hospital who was actually an expectant mother. So then we rushed very fast. We instructed our officers, the association and the union. They went on the ground for a fact finding. I must say, to this morning I've spoken to the clinical officer. He has not been arrested. As it was alleged by mainstream media, until you do your investigation, and this I take it to the media, that you're profiling that facility, you're profiling the county, you're profiling the individual.
My name is Dr. Joshua Clinton Okise. I'm acting as the CEO of Jaramogi Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital. We have generally talked about how can we manage this facility better, considering the workforce that the clinical officers are bringing in. And we have seen, and they have also seen that since the elevation, the hospital has expanded, and we have increased quite a number of services that we used not to have. But I want to emphasize on what my colleague has mentioned in terms of profiling the health workers in the social media. It is something that is trending, and as the head of this institution, I think it is something that I also want to state that it is not right. And such cases, members of the media really demoralize the workers in the hospital. And I can say even the surgeon that has been taking care of that particular patient is demoralized, because they are doing their best, but to some extent, the people that they are serving are not appreciating. So I want to put that one very clear, that as the hospital, our main mandate is to save the life of the patient.
To bende imesowa mano mara ka Wechemanyien mago mag tuke wayudo kanyo ni timno mano mar adhula mar Wakeni ma pacho kae ma hikgi tin ne 20 Rising Starlet ne ochopo e piny mano mar Tanzania ne tielo mar 2 e tugo mano mar manyo otiko mano mar dhi e tukego mago mag World Cup. Rising Starlet ne ochopo e tukego bang' goyo timno mano mar Tanzania gol 1-0 e tugo mano mabende nyocha ne obagi e pacho kae giko juma mano mokalo. Telo mano mar 2 ibiro bagi tarik 15 mano mar dweni ka duol mano mabende ochung' ne wechego mago mag tuke piny Tanzania kocha TFF olando thuolo mano mar donjo e pap nono ne joherago mago mag adhula e alap tuke mano ma Azma.
Lazima tukae naye tena waziri, kumwambia bana, yani kama kujitoa.
Gikanyo janeno mar Kala TV bende medikela giko mar mi weche mago manyien mag Machiegni Pacho. To kata kamano kik wil mano mar tudruok koda ka omolo kanyo saa 3 biro kelo ni weche manyien mag ng'end weche. Oriti masani nyinga Nelly Achieng ndhine.